Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is today's tarot for Sunday the 19th of November 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Bangkok time. And I give 1-question readings in there. Now you can book in for one of those on my website at any time, BeHealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. You don't need to be able to make it live in order to get your reading, because I'll do all of the pre-book readings right at the start of the next live show, and then send you the link to the replay so you can watch it afterward. Alternatively, you can come live. Find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. Come along live, you can book while I'm live. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com, that I get out within 48 hours of you ordering them. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. There's 2 ways in which to win one of those private readings with me every single month. First way is by being a subscriber to my YouTube channel. So if you're new, click that subscribe button, click that like button on this video and leave a comment. That'll get you one entry, and you can do that as many times as you like on the videos that I publish throughout the month to get entries in. And the second draw is for those of you watching my pick a card reads that purchase those deeper dive reads. Any of the deeper dives, those extended readings that you purchase throughout the month, no matter when the video came out, will get you an entry into that prize draw. So good luck with those. Let's get into the energies today. What have we got going on? Be still a while. Okay, Sunday energies. We tend to get cards out like this on Sunday. Be still a while, relaxation and all that kind of thing. So could be a sleepy kind of a relaxation, not doing much kind of a Sunday today. Chill out. We've got synchronicity. Oh, well, there's something happening. Synchronicities. What else have we have? So there could be synchronicity, a fortuitous coincidence. And we've got dive. You don't find pearls on the seashore. There's a need for a deep dive on something. I just pictured some researching something, looking in books and stuff. Not that that's how we do our research anymore, but I saw someone like getting deeper into something in a book and perhaps finding something else. I saw someone like searching through the books to find a book. Perhaps you're reading a book, something comes up, or perhaps you're watching a YouTube channel and something comes up in that, and you're like, I read about that years ago in this book, and then you're trying to find that book and find that reference or something like that. That could be you. I don't know. If it's you, let me know in the comments below, because I saw that pretty clearly. But you might want to do that today. Delve deeper into something. Okay, we've got the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords means you're not trapped. You might think that you're trapped, or, you know, resigned to repeating the same thing, like you've got no options, like you can't do anything else. But it's never true. We can do something. We can do other things, but we don't necessarily want the consequences of changing what we're already doing. There's always a consequence involved, right, of making a new decision. We're never trapped, but often we're scared of setting ourselves free. The 10 of Swords is the end of the pain or a painful ending. It just depends on which way you look at it. And the 5 of Pentacles is having determination for the long term, but perhaps going it alone for a while or doing your own thing. We've got the 4 of Wands, which is all about solid foundations for something, which could mean slow starts, or it could mean, you know, just doing the stuff that you need to do to start something out. You could be learning something today, because I did see the books there. 8 of Swords, tell us why you're not trapped. Tell me why you're not trapped in the comments below. Or tell me, alternatively, why you think you're trapped, or why you think that you don't have any options. We always have choice. The 4 of Voices. Well, rest, relax. Okay, so be still a while. You might think that you're trapped or there's no other options. You might just be experiencing that there doesn't seem to be any other options. Meditate, relax. You might just have an idea of of options that you do have if you're feeling trapped. What's behind that? 8 of Swords and 4 of Voices. It could also be a call to healing as well. Because often we think that we have no choice when we're not feeling worthy of making a better choice. You know what I mean? It's like the choices are out there, but we don't feel worthy of taking them. Teaching. There's something to learn today. Do a deep dive on something in your relaxation time. And perhaps delve into those books that you've got. I'm seeing like spiritual books, things like that. You might find the answers in there. Ten of Swords, so the end of the pain or a painful ending, depends which way you look at it. Ten of Emotions and the Ten of Inspiration. Wow, 3 tens. 3 ending cards. The Ten of Emotions is about the happily ever after. The Ten of Inspiration is about putting burdens down. Now, you know how I said the Ten of Swords can be the end of the pain, or it can be a painful ending. It just depends on how you see it. It depends on how you will allow yourself to let go or not, or how you'll allow yourself to choose something else or not. So we have like a positive and negative 10 here. The happily ever after, you could be moving towards your happily ever after and letting go of something that's been painful. And so you see it as a positive thing of letting go of pain, or you could be like feel burdened, like, no, I have to do this thing. Your trap could be that you think you have to do something. Do you though? What are the consequences of you letting it go? What if you were to put those burdens down? Perhaps you could move towards your happily ever after instead. What's behind that is omens. You've been getting signs about this. You know, often people will get readings with me asking questions, and it's like feeling stuck, you know, feeling like they've got no options, and like, what can you do? And there's always an excuse, you know. There is always like, oh, you can set yourself free like this, but they've always got an excuse of why they can't do that. It's like, no, but this, no, but that, you know, always making excuses. It's like trying to prove that you're limited. Don't try and prove that you're limited, or catch yourself out if you are making excuses and proving that you are limited. You might need to do your own thing for a while. The Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess and the Page of Voices. So intuitively you might know that other people won't be on the same page as you as that. So I just feel like you might be going against what everyone expects of you, or you've got an option to go against what everyone expects of you and kind of do your own thing. There's not going to be acceptance. You're not going to get permission from someone else to do this, because everyone likes the status quo, not the band. Not everyone likes that band, but, you know, we don't like change. It stresses us out as human beings. There's emotional release behind that. You might get a great relief, emotional relief, if you do that. You just set yourself free and allow yourself to do your own thing. Do what you want to do. The Four of Wands, and then build up like a solid foundation for something. The solid foundations start within ourselves, first of all, and then we start applying or learning something, or taking those first steps, the first baby steps toward what it is that we want. And the Seven of Voices is behind that. So it's like breaking free from self-delusion. We're not going to take any major leaps, and we're not going to dream of something and then the universe is just going to go, ta-da, here it is, without us having to make the changes to make it happen ourselves. We do have to do it ourselves. So it's like getting rid of magical thinking, delusional thinking, and actually taking steps toward doing that thing that you want to do. What's behind that is reunion of souls. Interesting. Relationships. Okay, so we were talking about relationships, were we? Okay, so Four of Wands then with the Seven of Voices and reunion of souls could be freeing yourself of the delusion that you can have like an instant relationship, that it doesn't need to be like built up from the ground up kind of thing. You know, we've often thought that women are more complicated than men, women needing romance and all of this kind of thing to feel a connection with someone. It's actually the opposite way around, and I'll explain why. Scientific studies have shown that women, we can't have orgasm or like without having oxytocin. So every time we are with somebody like that sexually, we release oxytocin, which bonds us to them, right? And so we always kind of fall in love when we are bonded with someone like that. Men, however, they can orgasm without oxytocin. They can with as well, but only if they're in love with someone. So it's actually men that need the romance and stuff to get to the point where they can release oxytocin. Yeah, so it's them that's kind of more complicated than women. So this is why in relationships we need to let them do it slowly, you know, take it slowly so that they can fall in love, so that they've got that progression. Because it's not women that need that. We can have insta relationships. We've proved that, right, to ourselves. Men can't. They can't do that. So if you're thinking like, you know, I don't need to take it slowly and I don't need to do what my grandma said, think again, because you actually do. It's the men that need it that way, not the women. Interesting, huh? So, what else in our love lives? We've got, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. It's all going to make sense eventually, and you're going to realize why you're going through what you're going through in your love life. It'll all make sense in the end. Focus on the positive. Yes. Focus on the positive. And even if you're having negative experiences in your love life, focus on the positive. That's also why men are, I just had an idea then, that's also why men are susceptible to actually falling in love with when it's an affair kind of a thing, because it's, you know, if they can't have somebody, they're more likely to go through that long process and actually fall in love. They need time. Men need time to build that connection up. Interesting, huh? We've got soul connection and chemistry. So you can actually kind of wreck it for a man by getting intimate too soon. It's then that has to go through the long process. Soul connection and chemistry. Could be feeling chemistry with someone or feeling a soul connection with it. Risk receiving and beauty. Huh. Okay. So there could be someone good looking, or that could be you, the beautiful one. And risk receiving, kind of holding back of giving, and you're taking a risk. Is someone going to give to you instead? So you could have chemistry with someone and want to give to them, but you're holding back to see if they give to you. That's always a good idea as well, because men also fall in love, right, when they can do something for us. They like that. They like to be useful. They like to do something for us and for us to receive from them. And this goes for men and women too. We actually like a person better if we've done something for them or given to them. So if you're like helping someone out, then you're going to have stronger feelings for them than someone perhaps that's done something for you. So let them do something for you. They're complicated things, man, you know. We thought it was the other way around, but it's not. Women are way more straightforward. The basket. Recognition, reward for merit. Could be getting a raise or a bonus at work, something like that, or just getting recognized for your wonderful work. We've got a bear, danger, especially in money matters. Ooh. We've also got handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Ooh. And tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Solid foundations, taking it slowly, remember. Men, they need all that smushy stuff to fall in love. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer, but it's just a bit of fun this, because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pick one of these crystals out of my bag for a specific question that you've got, then you can book in for one of my one question readings on my website, behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I can also use them in private readings, of course. So book yourself in if you've got like more than one question, or you want something more detailed and private, of course, rather than public, then book yourself in for one of those. There's a link in the description box below, and also one up there too. How best to deal with these energies today? 3 cards, and I rolled my eyes. The guides, they make me work too hard sometimes, give me too many cards. How best to deal with these energies today? We've got the Hierophant, learn our spiritual lessons. Okay, that's got something to do with digging deeper into books as well. Find the clues, the synchronicity today. Do you know what I mean? There's like, follow the clues. There's a bit of a spiritual quest going on today. I like it. I like stuff like that. And then 10 of, which is why I do what I do. It's like I'm an investigator in the spiritual world, but about energies. I love it. We've also got the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles is about relationships. The 9 of Pentacles is about being single, independent, and all of that kind of thing, doing things for ourselves. And then the 10 of Cups is the receiving, is the happily ever after, but it's getting our heart fulfilled. We've got a lot of 10s here, and it's about figuring out like how to end what we don't want and how to let in what we do want, especially in our relationships today. Okay, well, think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video. If you're not ready for your answer, get ready. Yes, go for it. Woo! Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into the prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. I do one of these Today's Tarot every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. I'd love to see you in there, connect with you, chat with you, and perhaps read for you as well, if you want that. And I make 3 Love Picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. Watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.